Evan.
That's me.
My God, you have a mic. Hello,
I know,
everyone, and
right? It's
yeah,
crazy.
Jesus Christ, it's about time.
Yeah, well, not everybody can afford everything right away, you know.
That's because you're. Anyways,
Well, tell me something. Tell me something I don't know, huh?
give me a second.
Uh,
All right, okay, so it's something you don't know. Let's talk about. Let's start off this with the. Oh, wait, hold on. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wizards Only Fools podcast, a knockoff, crappy, whatever you want to call it, freaking of a podcast.
that's right.
Yeah.
Couldn't have explained it any better.
All right. So,
Absolutely.
so you want to know something you don't know, right?
Yeah, tell me something I don't know.
Let me. I'm trying to log into my phone. Oh, the password 0069. Nice.
Uh, uh,
Nice. All right. So
eh.
we're gonna talk about Bud Knight.
Go on.
So do you know who Bud Knight is?
I do not. Give me a little fill-in.
Bud Knight is this medieval based, thing. It's a knight, right? You know what a knight is,
Oh yeah, I know what a knight is. Who
right? You
doesn't?
know the opposite of day, yeah, well that. So Bud Knight is basically Bud Light's mascot, really. Or he
Oh yeah,
was.
yeah.
Yeah. So Bud Knight recently got murdered. He was
Oh,
killed in one of the Super Bowl ads.
oh no.
Yeah, to announce the last season of Game of Thrones.
Oh man, that's degrading to anyone's career.
That's like the one of the worst ways to go.
That's the biggest rip. Oh my god. Dude, I'm
Yeah.
actually crying right now. That's so sad.
Yeah, Alexa played Despacito, am I right? Bud Knight, let's get some, information on him, all right? So, he's obviously a knight. He's from noble blood, because you couldn't be a knight
Right?
if you weren't from noble blood.
Well, I mean, like if you tried really hard, you could.
Yeah, but it wasn't that common.
That is true.
Yeah. Anyway, so do you know the origins of Bud Knight?
I do not. Go on. Inform me.
Okay, so Bud Knight was conceived by this Bud Light fan, this crazy wacko fan that dressed up as a knight made out of Bud Light cardboard box. So basically, this person took the idea
That
of
yes.
a six pack helmet, beer bucket helmets, whatever you want to call it, but you make a helmet out of six pack of beer, and the box one they usually
Yes.
get like sodas in, right? Yeah, that. So this person was like, I'm just gonna make a full knight in shining armor, but it's gonna be Bud Light because my life is alcohol eat.
Yeah, I feel that. That's pretty relatable.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. But
Speaking of night helmets, I came across this one website. Now I can't remember what it is, but they have this one. It's a clothing website, right?
mhm.
And you're able to buy like all these crazy cool shirts with prints in it. And I
Mhm.
came across this one sweater, like this actual sweater that
Mhm.
looks like an actual plate of armor. Like it comes with the mask and everything. And it's all made of like felt so you can wear it out.
Yeah.
Um
When I was in
yeah.
when we were in history, we have our history class at the same time because we're part of the academy at EE. Me and Sean were
Shameless
working
plug.
on a project together, and we were on the computers, right? And so we were looking up stuff, and we saw this ad, and it was for for a hoodie that like the hood was a night helmet, and I was like,
Oh,
no,
I found it. I found it.
yeah,
If you go on Rosegal, it's solid color men's retro drawstring night. This is not a plug. It's only $30 too, and it looks amazing.
yeah, but like I read the reviews, like we read them, and basically is really it's
Yeah, yeah.
awful.
It's
Like,
awful, but it's fun to just have, you know?
yeah, just like a
Like,
fursuit.
oh yeah, I wasted my money on this, you know? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, just like a fursuit.
yeah, just like
Like
my
no shame to furries out there, but no shame to furries anywhere, but
yeah,
a
because I
fursuit is
am
kind
one.
of a waste.
I
Yeah, no shame there.
yeah, I have like a fursuit, but it's really just a Halloween costume that I had this one time. Which,
So it's not a fursuit, it's just a Halloween costume.
like, if you think of a furry, that's not what it is, but it's kind of just it's
Yeah,
yeah, it's like a onesie, you know.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's actually the origin story of Sissy Cat 64. Was Halloween one night.
Really?
Yeah. See, me and my me and the boys, Sean,
Me and the boys going to get circumcised.
me, Sean, God, it was me, Sean, and Alex. You know, we were all there.
Oh yeah.
Sean in his classic pizza delivery costume.
I feel
Uh,
like he really could be like a really good pizza delivery guy. Like he has the
I swear to
personality.
God, that's the only costume I've seen him in.
Oh
Only a
wow.
pizza delivery guy. I've known him since second grade. Only a pizza delivery guy. Except for this one time where he wore this one shirt that said, "This is my Halloween costume." It's this orange t shirt that just says that. So
Hmm.
that's like it. Anyways, I decided like I want to be a cat. I want to be a tabby cat for some reason. I don't know. But
Yeah, I
I
feel
go on
that.
to get it and we're going through the night. I'm like, I'm sissy cat. Right? I'm the sissy cat.
You're like the sissy cat, you
Yeah,
know?
and they like called me Chester Cheetah from the thing, and then I like somehow came up with the name Sissy Cat. Yeah, just the Sissy Cat, and
Just you
then
thought of it.
yeah, and then when I had to get an email for school,
Hmm.
I had my mom was setting up an Outlook account for me for like a Microsoft email account, and so she was setting it up. She's like, "Oh, okay. What do you want your email to be?" I was like, all right, I'll do Sissy Cat, and it was taken. Then I was like, Sissy Cat 64, and that was how Sissy Cat 64 came to be
Wow.
from a Halloween
Cool,
costume.
cool story, bro.
Yeah, and on the thing of night helmets,
Oh
I
yeah. I
honestly
love night helmets.
believe that you know who How to Basic is, right?
Oh yeah, everybody knows who How to Basic is. Yeah, nobody does.
Yeah, he is Swagger Souls. How to Basic is Swagger Souls.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but like, who doesn't know that? Everybody should know that.
So yeah, he Swagger Souls. Swagger Souls is How to Basic, which means that Swagger Souls is also PewDiePie and Dolan Dark.
I mean, like, who else would be?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe I am Swagger Souls.
You never know. Anybody could be. Maybe I'm Swagger Souls.
No, you're not Swagger Souls. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a nobody.
I drink water.
I wasn't. Was it
Water.
refreshing?
Water.
Speaking of water, if we talk about water, like only real water fans realize that not all water tastes the same. Like you have to be like a hardcore water
Oh
fan
yeah.
to realize
No,
that.
yeah, yeah, I get you. This is why my favorite water is Arrowhead.
Yeah.
Like it tastes the best, but it's Crystal Geyser is what I'm drinking,
Oh wow. Dissing your
which is
own
a
brand.
second. Yeah,
Wow. Oh, I
people be
remember that.
like diamond water is my thing, and then like my sister was like, this one time just
Water.
drinking this water, and I was like, well, that looks expensive. How much was it? She's like $8. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why?
Jesus
Why would
Christ.
you
eight
spend eight
dollars for
dollars on
water?
water? She's like, oh, it's got a lot of nutrients in it. I'm like, okay. It's like, look at
No, it
this,
doesn't.
95, 9.5 pH. I'm like, well, what does that mean? Okay, that's
Is it
steep.
isn't pH like really bad though?
Oh no, pH is like I think good.
You think?
I don't know. All I know is that for like a little more, you can get 12 or like 24 crystal geysers.
Mm-hmm. Not to. I remember reading an article not too long ago. Yes, I'm like one of those Facebook moms who says, "Oh, I read articles," but no,
I
I
read
read an
this
article.
article one time and it was about Flintwood, Michigan.
Oh yeah, that article. Yeah, apparently Flint has lead in its water or whatever.
It
But no,
yeah. Yeah, no.
but no, that's not the point. The point is,
Yeah, and
there
also
there
it
are
just floats on water. I mean, it doesn't even combine, it just floats on there.
just
God.
kind of presses right on it.
Yeah, it just floats
There,
on.
I
I
read.
don't have these people even played Roblox? I mean, God.
Bro, playing Minecraft out here, you know.
God damn.
Anyway, there was one article I read, like this one stood out to me because it said that some bottled water is actually like super unhealthy for you. Like sometimes the water bottle, like itself, will leak into the water and that'll cause
Yeah.
like some serious health problems.
No, yeah, that's right. Because I guess that's like going along with if it stays out in sunlight and gets exposure to it, it starts to
Well, no,
melt.
it's not even just that. It's not even just that. No.
Yeah, you know
It's
how
literal it's like
sometimes.
literal water bottles can sometimes actually like cause harm to you if you drink from it.
Yeah, you know, like sometimes when you drink out of a like canteen, you like, oh, that water has a metallic taste.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, that. Well, I was thinking like, oh, maybe the like plastic would melt because melting plastic is really bad for you.
Well, yeah, but
I
like
mean,
anything melting is bad, you know? Except for cheese. Melting cheese is like,
yeah, I was gonna say cheese, but
yeah.
cheese.
But you really got me.
What about
The-
chocolate? Like you get.
ooh, that's the thing. Like you can only have a chocolate be like so melty before it's bad, you know?
No, I'm saying like melted
Like
on top of your ice creme.
yeah, exactly. Like if it's
Yeah.
on top of your ice cream,
But if you're
but like
just eating
if you leave
it,
it in
if you're
your
just
if you leave it in your
Gustavoing it, then you just want it
oh
hard.
if you just leave it in your car and you just
Yeah.
kind of go, I
You
really want a hard chocolate bar right now. Like you're going to get your Hershey's bar
where
and
the
it's just all melted, and you try to eat it. It gets all over your hands. You're like, God, now I gotta lick my hands. Like
son of
what
a.
the? Like I gotta go all over my hands now and make a big mess out of this chocolate that wasn't supposed to melt. Sorry,
Wait, that.
I had a, I had a very personal experience with chocolate today. Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it was 15 minutes ago, and I swear I still smell just my lunch.
I can still see it.
I can still see it.
Poor chocolate. Poor chocolate. Didn't know what came to it.
So,
You know what it would be
how?
like? You know, imagine. Oh, go on, go on.
No, you get your thought done.
Okay, imagine like about to be tortured. Like, yeah, there it is. Imagine like it's medieval times and like you know how they had torture like all back then. Like torture was like the biggest thing. Like if you weren't getting your legs
I
ripped off,
don't
what
like
were
where
you
this
doing?
is going.
What if? Hear me out on this.
And they're like, you're a closeted gay. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't live in a closet. What are you retarded?
Well, I mean, like you are a YouTuber, so by technicality, you kind of do.
I'm in an office right now.
Ah, my bad, my bad. You're one of the fancy ones.
It's actually not my office though. I'm like in some random like place right now. I'm not even in my house. It's
Oh man,
just like the doctor's office. Really?
oh man.
Hold on, give me a second.
Don't let the doctor touch your
Yeah.
pee-pee. He'll take your skin.
Dr. Takeda? Yeah, he's two doors down. No, I'm not a doctor. No, he's two doors down. Yeah. Okay, okay. You have a nice night. Okay. Sorry. Had to deal with some people.
Don't let the doctor touch your pee-pee. But no, my Valentine's Day was super sad. I had to spend it alone. Again. Mm.
I don't honestly like. I don't see that it's sad. I just see that it's like, it's. See how I see Valentine's Day. I see it in three different ways. I see it as, oh, it's Valentine's Day. The second way I see it, it's, oh, great, it's National Condom Awareness Day. The third way I see it is, oh my
Yeah.
God, my birthday's coming up. I'm on the brink of death.
Well, I mean, like, tell us something we don't know, you know?
My earlier today, I made a remark or something, and then my dad's down here, right? So
Oh,
my
yeah.
sister, or was it last night? Yeah, it was last night. So I made a remark, and my dad and my sister kind of responded to it the same way. And my sister was like, blah, 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 blah. I have to be like an older teen or something. Something like that. And I was like, Yeah, true. And then I was like, well, actually, I'm reaching the older age of the teen spectrum. I'm gonna be turning 16 in
Sick
March. Sicko mode in March.
sicko mode actually. Have you ever like really understood the lyrical genius of sicko mode? Like
No.
think about this. In the first moment of like the actual song, you hear Drake going off this song, the lyrical genius. He's talking about his man. I feel like we could call this man Young LaFlame because only a few verses later he says Young LaFlame he in sicko mode, but that's besides the point. Drake comes out here with these super serious hardcore beats, just really on it, getting in to sicko mode. The moment sicko mode is said, Travis Scott comes in and like really just takes the mic. He goes on about how he, take this. Let me pull up the lyrics real fast and just get this for you. He's getting this in with this ice on the booth, and just really takes
To
it.
be honest, I prefer Obama a lot more. That's a good song.
I don't know, man. I'm really feeling that Mitt Romney mode. Oh,
Mother. Oh.
remember back in like the Obama election when Gangnam Style came out and Mitt Romney was running against President Obama
Mhm.
and put out Mitt Romney mode. Oh, no, not Mitt Romney mode. Mitt Romney style. What am I on? I'm still in sicko mode.
Evan's still going sicko mode.
Guys, I don't know how to control it.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Anyway,
get.
I can name like three. I can name like 8 people who like immediately after that video was out, like switched their vote to Obama because that's the thing. Like, here's the
I
thing.
hate the Koreans. Obama, you're black.
Obama time. I mean, like,
Obama time.
it's not really much of a step up. Ooh,
Yeah, I mean,
racist joke.
yeah. Best kind
Anyway,
of jokes.
that's the thing.
Speaking of jokes, hold on.
All right, I'm listening. And he's left the chat, boys. You're left alone with me once again.
Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Not even a man yet.
What? Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you heard everything? What? Oh no, you. Cool. All right, back to the podcast, sir.
Speaking of jokes, right?
Yes, Joe.
You're lucky that my Wi-Fi kind of cut off what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about, but so today, I'm an epileptic, right? You know that.
Yeah, shout out to all my boys with seizure going out there delivering that hot and ready take.
Yeah.
Deep
Anyway,
dish.
anyways, so like today I like realized that my humor is kind of offensive, right? And in order
Well, I mean,
to
like that's what humor is.
yeah, the offensive humor is funny, but
Top quality.
but to have offensive humor, you have to make it universally offensive. You can't offend a specific person. You have to offend everyone. So
Like a yin yang. You have to like get in the Asians along with the whites.
it's as Filthy Frank said, like his equality of you really,
Quality doesn't exist.
No, he like
Like,
equally hates everyone. He equally gives to everyone.
well, I mean, like that's what you're supposed to do. Like
Yeah.
if you're
So
going
I was
to be like
I
a
was
comedian, if you're going to be a
realizing
comedian.
that like whenever someone makes a joke about epilepsy, I get really like sensitive. I go all feminist on them because that hits a bit close to home, and I'm like,
Well, sometimes you
well,
just
my
gotta be able to,
my jokes
you
kind
gotta
of
be able
hit.
to dick down a joke.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I can't dish out jokes unless
Be
I
a little
can take
queer.
them.
Just
So
be a
I
little
was
queer
just
and take it in the.
Yeah, so I was just looking at like epileptic memes to like at epilepsy jokes, and I was like, all right, this is gonna suck, but I'm gonna suck it up because I gotta have offensive humor. I gotta call people. Let's go.
Well,
So
what else do you do?
so I was looking at it, and they're actually not that funny in terms of like,
Well, of
haha.
course they are. You searched up
No, it's
epileptic
no, it's
jokes. I mean,
no. I looked on different subreddits and stuff, but the jokes
well, yeah,
themselves aren't
that's the
actually
thing.
funny because they're
If
like
you're,
two
if you're,
different things.
here's the thing.
No,
Here's the
there's
thing.
like two different. There are two different epilepsy jokes. It's like
Well,
an old man saying, like it's like saying the Harlem Shake, but it's like an epileptic starts the Harlem Shake, or
oh god.
Caesar salad.
Well,
That's like the
here's
two
the thing.
things. Like
You
if
can't you
if a
can't actively you
cannibal
can't
like if a cannibal would eat me, I'd want him to make me into a Caesar salad.
haha,
Yeah, funny. I mean,
just like that.
it's not. I was like reading it. I'm like, yeah, it's a bit close to home, but hey, you
You
know what?
you
I
don't
got.
that's the thing. That's the thing. You don't go
Yeah,
looking for content. You have to come across it, and if you like it, you take it. But not like in the sense that, oh yeah, I made up this joke immediately. Give some credit to like where it's due. Like if you looked up a joke from like a subreddit on Reddit or anything, you gotta be like, oh yeah, that's a dad joke I found. Or but like that's the thing. If you go searching for a joke, the
then yeah,
joke is
it's
gonna
bad.
immediately become less funny. Like you have to actively come across it by mistake for like to have that full punch, you know? Like
Yeah,
when you're least expecting it. Humor comes from, the element of surprise.
my chemistry teacher. Well, our chemistry teacher. We just have different periods. So, our chemistry teacher, who will remain nameless. Okay, I have more
Pretty
subscribers
cool.
than PewDiePie. Yeah. Okay. Jokes aside. Well, yeah. So
Joke.
our chemistry teacher asked our friend Tobizzle, like, cause he was raising his hand, but he raised it for a while, so it started like swaying back and forth. So our chemistry teacher darted, like, kind of snapped towards Toby, his little,
Ooh.
Toby, and was like Tobizzle, are you having a seizure? And I was just sat there. I'm like, it's a bit close to home, man. I was like, and
Well,
my
sometimes you gotta just stop being a pussy, take that joke, and
yeah,
be
and
like,
then
oh
now
well,
looking
she
back
said
at it,
it.
I'm
What
like,
am I gonna
why I'm such a fat? She just like sat there and like, yeah, it doesn't feel good, but just suck it up, you little bitch. Rip Papa Frankie is like the best.
Oh man. I respect his choice to go,
No, yeah.
like
Max
there's
Mofo on Cold Ones made a great point that he kind of went out of YouTube at the perfect time.
that is very true. He left right as she was about to hit the floor, you know?
Yeah, right before the adpocalypse. It
Well,
was
no, he
incredible.
left he left during the apocalypse.
Yeah,
The
but like at the
apocalypse
start.
had been going No, it had been going on for like a while. Like before anybody even realized it, the apocalypse has been going on. Continuing
Yeah,
the point.
but before it like got to, we were self-aware that it was happening. Like
Yeah.
before, because now we can look back and say, oh, it began here. Like it's been happening way before we realized adpocalypse. Yeah, but he
Well,
got
yeah.
out perfectly, man.
Not to mention, well, I feel like the saddest thing is that he left without like even really saying goodbye. Like he left a Twitter tweet, you know?
Hmm.
Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like leave however you want to, but
Yeah, and
fans
like
were
even
simply
then, you
devastated.
you
Like
have to respect his choice. Like there's like he
I'm talking
can't.
about I'm looking at the perspective of a fan. Imagine like you're
Yeah,
a fan and he
yeah.
like released like this major video. Like there was going to be like a part 2 to it coming,
Hmm.
and then like it just didn't. And instead it was a book, as
Yeah,
his like final video
yeah,
explaining the rest of it. Like that's when he knew he was kind of going anyway. Like
yeah. That
but the
that
fact
was
that the
his.
fact that he didn't leave like anything was kind of sad. We could even push this towards like Leafy is here. Like back in his prime and he was about to leave, like there was one video like in 2017 that he made and then it just kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Instead of like making like a goodbye video like a lot of people wanted, he just left and that kind of hurt
Hmm.
his career more, you know? Like instead of people being like, "Oh, did you see that crazy like goodbye video he sent?" No, he's just like he's gone. Like that hurts a lot more than it helps, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like that Filthy Frank Joji he did his, like, I gotta appreciate the way he did it. Like,
Oh
yeah, it
yeah.
kind of left a lot of things not tied up, and then you got to buy his book and stuff. That's like a sellout move, and I wouldn't like it. But
Well, I
like,
mean like it was smart because, he had a fan of like a
yeah,
bunch of
it's
people
it's
money.
smart because he had a supportive fandom. He can still reach out and get to that, but the way he did it, because he did skits, and that kind of video was a promoting skit. I guess I don't know, but again, going to his like tweet about how he had to leave and going off the fact that like he doesn't want to do comedy again. That's sad, but all good things must come to die. But
True.
yeah, also, what was it? Yeah, in his tweet, he said that he kept getting like throat issues from doing his voice. Now, yeah, I
Not
can
to
see
mention,
that.
not to mention, a long time ago, he mentioned that he had seizures caused by tons of stress from doing his job. So like that's another devastating thing. Like if you YouTube like really takes a toll out of everybody, and like everybody seems to forget that part, you know?
Yeah. Um. Yeah. And no one like really counts how again how much of a toll YouTube is. Like,
Not only is it like super work heavy, it's also super unrewarding too, you know? Like it's
yeah.
rewarding if you put out a video and like everybody likes it, but there are those times when you have your ups and downs. So that's a thing. Just like
Yeah.
anything.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll give you a second. Back to my thoughts again, boys. You thought you could escape me, huh? I'm so unfunny.
I know you and I have been on different sides of this. PewDiePie versus T Series, a kind of like
Oh,
worn out topic. Yeah.
it is worn out because, everybody's tired of it at this point. Like
Yeah.
everybody at this point is just like, when is it over? When are we gonna get a like official end? And
Yeah.
then what's gonna happen if there's an end? That's like the
Like really,
that's like
there
the
is
hardest
no
part.
end until T Series wins. That will be
Well,
the end because
the end there is no end until PewDiePie gives up. That's the thing.
yeah.
PewDiePie is an active YouTuber. He creates content daily at
Yeah.
this point.
And I subscribe to PewDiePie, but I don't watch his content. I just
Th-
did
th-
it because
there's nothing wrong with being subscribed to somebody just to be
yeah.
subscribed to somebody. Like any
Yeah.
support to anybody helps, you know?
Yeah, but like I view this battle not like as PewDiePie versus T Series, but kind of like what YouTube is doing. It's kind of like an old YouTube versus the new YouTube. Like back when YouTube,
PewDiePie is what's left of a dying generation of
yeah, it's like our like last thing before YouTube becomes crap. Before everyone
well,
realizes,
don't
oh,
well YouTube
this is bad. We gotta go somewhere else
well
because
YouTube is crap. Like it's
yeah,
been crap. Like
um,
I feel like the moment Google bought YouTube, it's been on like a big downward spiral, you know?
yeah, and like I think people can find comfort in that to see that one person is still on top, like a single person that's supposed to a
That
company.
here comes the hard part to accept. YouTube is becoming so corporate, and the fact that they keep pushing PewDiePie to the side and he keeps somehow coming back is like a huge red flag. YouTube has been trying to get rid of him, if you haven't noticed.
Oh no,
Like,
yeah,
sure,
he's been trying to get rid of him. You
they've been
look
trying
at
to get rid of him. They can't delete him because if they do, that's going to put too much suspicion on them. But here's the thing: if YouTube doesn't realize that they need PewDiePie, like, believe it or not, he's actually essential to the platform survival right now.
yeah,
He is proving that creator-based content that is slightly edgy and is not whatever YouTube has been trying to put out is actually working. Think about it. PewDiePie, besides his like massive subscriber base
mhm,
and the fact that he gets easy views from just subscribers, he's
mhm,
actively gaining people from policing memes. Like people are out there trying to find edgy content that YouTube just isn't providing anymore. Like they're censoring it. Like
mhm,
they censored a YouTuber known as Monkey Jones, like
mhm,
all that. But that's the thing. YouTube doesn't realize that, oh yeah, if we just go super child friendly and everybody is all happy, everybody's gonna be happy, you know? But that's not the thing. Google doesn't realize that, oh yeah, YouTube needs like this balance. People are just going to migrate to Twitch like everybody's been doing, and
mhm.
YouTube's gonna start losing more and more to like they already have. Like this is a super hard topic to explain, but like if you get the idea that YouTube needs this darker stuff to balance out all the light that they're pumping in,
Mhm.
there will be no YouTube like anymore. Like that's the thing. YouTube is on thin fucking ice. You can't make a gaming video and expect to be popular anymore. The algorithm just doesn't support that.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
you need to stand out, and YouTube just doesn't allow that anymore. There's no way that you can stand out anymore.
yeah, like Fitz and Swagger Souls and their kind of whole gang is based around, edgy humor. And so, I think when YouTube kind of turned on PewDiePie is when he went with the Death to All Jews event, right?
Oh, I remember that. That was fun.
Yeah, like it was obviously a joke, right? No one's gonna be like that. And yeah, PewDiePie was kind of in the wrong,
I mean, like
doing that.
to be fair, he didn't. He says that he didn't know that they would do it. But if you go on a site where like the whole point of it is that, oh yeah, we do this stuff for money,
Yeah,
He
he
should have
was
like
he was
no.
testing the
He should have,
boundaries. That's what he was
and he
doing.
got a little too far. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You can't go too far, or else you end up in a situation like that, which causes YouTube's whole downfall. You know.
Yeah, but like then how YouTube addressed that was like worse.
YouTube completely overreacted. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's just some minor slip up. Just give him a second chance. No, they went full on Nazi on him. Like they
Yeah.
made like people thought PewDiePie was a Nazi, but no, YouTube is secretly the real anti-Semites over here. But no,
YouTube the real Nazi. I mean, have you even seen
yeah.
their logo? It's red and white. Tell me
What?
that's not
No.
Nazi.
Have you seen their demonetization? It's yellow and white. You know what else is yellow and white? The SS logo. And YouTube doesn't see that. YouTube just doesn't see that. Then they're gonna get too edgy, and then Google's gonna bring it all back. Just gonna be another mess again. We're gonna get a third apocalypse. It
Yeah.
just doesn't work the way Google is doing it. If they want YouTube to survive, they have to, give everybody a fair chance at everything. Like if a parent is showing their kid, if a parent is letting their kid have their phone, and they're watching some video where a Mario plush can swear at an autistic puppet,
Hmm.
YouTube should be allowed to say, yeah, why are you letting your kid just watch this? That's bad parenting, you know? Sorry if I got a little ranty and kind of stole the show
No,
a
no,
little,
that's the
but
whole
my
point.
my opinion here is that YouTube can't keep going on like this. They have to realize that their mistake is stupid.
No, yeah,
And
and everyone's saying like, God, YouTube, you're turning to. I look at the YouTube rewind. That's been a meme that it's been bad, but in all honesty, it was
that
bad.
also adding on to that thought, YouTube Rewind is only bad because of this. Like the whole reason YouTube Rewind had Fortnite and K-pop and mukbang
And
or
Marcus
whatever.
Brownlee.
And Mark S. Brownlee. You know, the whole reason why they had that is because a long time ago, like there was a little shady deal between YouTube and CNN and all the other big news media.
Mm-hmm.
What they did was YouTube paid them to stop talking so badly about YouTube and their content creators because
Yeah. Right.
they don't want any more bad rep because they have enough already. So
Mm-hmm.
they did a shady deal with them, saying that they'd have like full rights to like whatever could be and couldn't be allowed on the website as long as they get shown. They show all of CNN's crazy shenanigans or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. They chose to make YouTube's Rewind this year so child friendly, so disgustingly bland that people actually hated it. And YouTube thinks that this is what people want because it got so many views. But no, people only joined the bandwagon to hate YouTube to show people that YouTube was in the wrong. And
Yeah.
YouTube didn't see it. YouTube just didn't see it.
And I want to point out the fact that, like, yeah, all YouTube rewinds were kind of bad, but, like, some were bad in there, like,
But,
oh, that's
but
kind of cringy, you know? Like,
well,
yeah.
that's the whole point. YouTube Rewind is
Like
to
2012 YouTube Rewind, or was it 2013 with the What Does the Fox Say? They had,
oh,
like,
that was
memes and stuff in. They had, like,
that was like the first integration to see what could memes do. Like, what are these funny things that people keep posting online?
but yeah, that
You
was still, like, community. And then, you know, there's that, like, one scene in one of the YouTube Rewinds where, like, Jimmy Fallon's cast was on there, right?
Oh God, don't even remind me of that.
But
Oh
like, I
God.
mean, that was acceptable in my opinion because it was YouTubers lined up, you know, in a row, looking at a giant projector screen and seeing it on there. Like, that was saying it kind of like, yeah, you can find them on there, but we're not gonna, label these as creators. We're only gonna see them as like entertainment.
But
But
YouTube,
now
YouTube doesn't
YouTube's
see
like,
that.
let's give a YouTube Red show to, like,
Literally anybody
yeah,
who
like
has some
Kevin
kind of
Hart.
popularity.
Like why? Who's like, let's work out with Kevin Hart? That
Who wants to work out with Kevin Hart to
yeah,
begin with? You like people just have like some weird fetish where it's like, oh yeah, I want to see Kevin Hart's raw man boobs.
yeah. But like, YouTube Red shows have always been bad, except for like
Well, that's the
Vsauce's
thing.
one.
Well,
Vsauce's was actually cool.
my field was interesting because
Yeah,
Vsauce was taking YouTube Red
because
and doing.
Vsauce is actually a cool guy. And then I
Well,
also
that's not the
liked,
thing. That's not the thing. What Vsauce did was he took YouTube Red and he tested the waters to see what if we made a YouTube Red show where it's just a really long, socially acceptable video of mine,
yeah,
instead of having
it's just
multiple
a really
channels.
long Vsauce video.
Exactly. That's why it was cool.
Yeah.
because Vsauce already was a chill dude, you know.
And then there was
But
like the
when
Scare
when you had
PewDiePie, which
Scare
which
PewDiePie
I
was cool
like.
because that was unique and you couldn't do that on normal
Yeah,
YouTube.
that was hip.
That's
That was
that's
PewDiePie.
because that's what they did was they did things that you couldn't find on normal YouTube. Like then YouTube took in and brought Logan Paul.
And
Ugh.
yeah, and the Suicide Force, which was a big thing
No,
down
that's
it.
that's not the thing. That's not the thing.
Yeah,
They brought Logan Paul into the YouTube Red, so they could just create longer skits or his own movies or whatever. That's not what people want. People want original content, not movies about some dude who's trying to escape a school that's trying to kill him. If they
yeah.
want that, they could go to Assassination Classroom. Weeb, you know?
Or they can just go to a classroom in America.
Oh, that is true. That is very. Where are we dropping, boys? The cafeteria. Hitting all the pose.
We're gonna go drop at the library. Wait, no, that's already been. That's oh god.
When you're shooting up the library, when you're shooting up the library, you need to put a silencer on your gun, just out of respect.
When you're shooting up a library, make sure you use a bow and arrow. You just see
Oh
like
god,
Legolas roll in, all edgy.
he's in, boys.
Hold on. There's just like one meme that I found. Like I was up late at night, right? Because
Mhm.
we were watching a movie. I was like at the family and I watching, and I really didn't like the movie. So I
Yeah.
was just looking at memes, and I did like epic SpongeBob, and I found this one. And it was when you're hiding from a school shooter with the classmates who flamed you for having an android, and it's SpongeBob going, "Hey Siri."
With his classic Asian face. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's so
But
funny.
back to our earlier topic on humor. Like we
Yeah,
kind of went from humor and how it works to humor Nazis like YouTube. But back to humor. Humor's funny like if you could spread it with somebody. Like humor only works if you have another person to rally it to who
yeah,
kind of gets it. Like if you just kind of show somebody a video of like, "Oh, look at this funny Pop-Tart cat pooping rainbows in space." Whoa!
yeah,
And someone's like, "What the is this?" And you're like, "It's funny." Like I do a lot. I try to bring up like obscure things into our
yeah. That's why you're
conversation.
not funny.
Exactly. People just
That's
don't get
why
it.
no one liked you on the bus when you tried to make Alex listen to your porn.
Oh my god. That's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. But that's the thing. Humor only works if people get it. If you're trying to introduce somebody into something new, they're probably not gonna find it funny or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Like you gotta test your waters and see like, oh, what are these guys into? And like if you know what they're talking about and you can add anything, become a comedian. Talk about what you got. Show
yeah.
them your content.
And even then, like, you can't. Their comedy is kind of subjective. It is really subjective.
That's also very true. Like there were humor police on Twitter that are like, that joke wasn't funny. My uncle died in a car crash. You know?
Yeah. Oh man, I'm an uncle.
Oh no!
I'm an uncle, and I'm turning of legal age to drive.
The humor police is coming on me, boys. Wish me luck.
The humor police was in pursuit and then crashed and then made him crash.
The crasher 3 years ago. Wake up.
You just hear the alarms clock and like it's been 3 years. You're f***ing dead and you just hit the
Lamau, I'm
snooze.
dead.
Bruh.
That's the
What
thing.
what if you are dead right now?
That'd be like the trippiest thing. Like, what if you're dead, but like everybody could see you and nobody realizes that you're dead because everybody just kind of sees you normally?
Yeah. What if every time you dream, that's the real life?
Oh shit! Then my dreams have gotten really weird.
Yeah, dude. Like
Real
why
life is really weird.
my life
Like,
is weird. Like when did I have sex with Alec Baldwin? Valentine's Day was National Condom Awareness Day.
Valentine's Day was sad for me. I was just stuck with my waifu, who's a trap.
Yeah. I was stuck with my wife who is Ari and not a trap.
Whatever.
But she
Yeah,
is
it's not like I care. It's not like I care.
Yeah, because you're gay.
Yeah, whatever. It's not like I care.
And funny thing was, I was like, well, I got to say a few words for the meme to Ari about Valentine's Day, and to give myself a little chuckle here and there, I can look back and go, ha, I'm retarded. And I was gonna do that, and I'm like, wait a
You're
minute,
fucking retarded.
it's It's 1 a.m. I haven't done it, so I said,
About to be my
hey,
meat.
I said happy birthday. um, Valentine's Day on the 15th.
A Snapchat premium.
Let's talk Delphine.
Let's not talk
I have an ongoing conspiracy theory that Delphine is Diva.
from Overwatch. What? My waifu from Overwatch is
They're both
no.
19.
Oh yeah, you know who
Yeah.
else is 19? Velma from Scooby Doo. Are you trying to tell me that Velma from Scooby Doo isn't Bella Delphine?
Is she?
Well, with your logic, she is.
Oh, damn. Oh, my God.
Shaggy has a new.
Delphine is everyone and
Well,
anyone.
Bella Delphine can be everyone. That's her like whole spiel. Actually, no, her whole thing is that she has like a super overpriced Patreon.
Yeah.
That's like her whole thing, you know?
Yeah. I went on r/Delphine and I was like, good God, what is this?
Hold up.
I was going on and it was like, because
You're
that
like
one
her
guy
and not even-
fainted, went on it for a video.
You're like that one dude who like fantasizes about everything.
You know, fainted?
Fainted, I do not. Is he good?
Have you seen the Dark Side to Pokimane video?
I am not.
Okay, because that was blowing
probably-
up, and I finally decided to watch it, and I was like, well, let's see what this is, YouTube, and it was like, oh, man, I actually like this.
Oh man, this is actually pretty hot, dude.
Because,
Oh.
what?
You know?
No. Because it's a commentator channel.
Commentary channel or the big thing, but they're a dying race now, you know?
Yeah,
Just like
because,
gamers. Everything that YouTube has been doing, back to that, has just been killing off like their main source of revenue. All of it is going down. Like
Yeah.
YouTube still makes shitloads of money because you have all these normal facts on it.
yeah. I still, like, you can still get away with some stuff, but that's, like, I don't know why. Like, for example,
there's some dude who gets away with like blowing up goats.
what?
Oh yeah, there is. He's like somewhere, I think he's like Arabic or whatever, but he blows up goats.
Is that why the goat meme was a thing? Because they were screaming in pain and fear?
Haha, 2013.
Water.
Water.
I coughed.
That sounded painful.
Let me. I'm trying to pull.
Twitter has these people
I
that I like
tried to
converted.
snort water through my fucking nose.
What made you think that was a good idea?
It's Crystal Geyser. It's full of minerals.
Oh, my bad.
With the new one cap, easy click open top, recycle all in one. It's better for the earth. It's natural alpine spring water. Here's how to use the cap. You crack it, and then you click it, like so. You crack and click.
I might be water bottle sexual now, because that just turned me so on.
That's a small hole, my guy.
My final point of the day. Comedy police. People are probably going to find this at some point. If people start sharing it, people are going to be like, oh my god, why are they talking about all this? My children can hear this.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's a
You
society
almost said the
thing.
N-word.
How can you say that? That's actually racist. I'm going to go call 3 layers of cuts on you for being racist.
Like Fitz and the gang say the N-word. And then PewDiePie said that one time on Twitch, and everyone freaked out.
What a flippin'... Haha.
Whoa,
But that's the thing. There are people online who are just like, oh yeah, I am the one who monitors everyone. You are not allowed to say this word as long as you are in my vicinity, you know? Like there are comedy police, I would like to call them. I might start if there's not already a subreddit for something like that. I might start
There's an
one where it's
iDubbbz
just
video.
yeah, like that. I'm referring to something like that. iDubbbz has already made his point on that, but I came across somebody on Reddit when I made a post the other day who said, "This isn't funny. You know what? I get the joke, but the way you're putting it just isn't that funny. I'm serious, you know?"
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Like that's the thing. Comedy police think that they're so much better than everybody out there because they're saving people from harsh opinions or whatever demoralizing word.
Yeah.
It just really is like that, you know.
Yeah, it is like
But
that.
like, I would love to like just go into maybe next podcast we could talk about like the downfall, the uprising of the comedy police and the downfall of actually good humor. Because if you talk to me, I am like the worst person when it comes
Yeah,
to
you're
making.
not funny.
Exactly. That's exactly it. All right, now for my final point. I remember this one ad where it was like
Water.
I remember this one ad where there's this dude and
Mobads.
he starts a podcast with this other dude,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just for like, ha ha ha, and then they both decide, yeah, I feel like this could work, like more towards the end, and yeah, we'll do more episodes. And he always talks about water. It was like this crazy ad, and I feel like it just fits right here, you know.
Yeah.
But
They sound like.
well,
Anyways,
there it is. That's the
thank
final
you guys
point.
for watching the Wizards Only Fools podcast. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm a sissy cat 64. You guys.